And we are live. We are here at Imola at Pure Sim Gear Rookies. Second round of the season. We are here in the Pro AM lobby. As we hop on with Paul Weller for a change. Check everything is running correctly. Yes, indeed. Open a tab with Chrome in so I can check the comments as we will make a more correct one. Great. Well, welcome here to the second round of Pure Sim Gear GT3 Rookies Season 8. The leading driver in the championship is Kotke, if I'm not mistaken. Can hop on with him as he's a bit up just off the flying lap, and well then, so I need to do this at least. Wait, great, then that's open. All right. Then here's Imola. Imola is a track that I don't know very well. I haven't driven a single lap around here in GT3 cars, but I have in Formula 1 cars. Don't know how much that helps. Haven't had too much lag today overall. So we will see what happens. Yeah. -15-minute qualifying and 1 hour race. Wait, I have to check that. So it's not one of those crazy half and half. Where is that? I have to see it too. Here, I have to check so it's not a 2x 30 minutes. Yeah, it is. 2 times 30 minutes this week. No pit stop. So we should be expected to be around, to be done about 22:45, 22:30 maybe. I don't know really exactly, but yeah. Imola is a quite tricky track where you have to nail the exits or otherwise you are in the grass. It's a lot like Laguna Seca in that matter, since you have the green like tarmac rumble strip right behind, right next to the regular curb. But then you have these fast corners and very tight track limits. And then as we follow along here, we're going to the chicane of the track. You have to brake nice and neatly there to not go on the yellow sausage curbs. Take the corners nice and easy into the final three corners, since you have the two flat ones, and then you have this small little kink as you go to the exit. That was only half a lap, so let's do the first corner. First corner is a kink to the right, and then let's hop on with Mark GG. Maybe do a no, probably one here. We'll hop on with the hood view here. We go in the first little kink to the right and the small kink to the left. Go into the hard left-hander for corner 3 and nice exit of the corner 4. Small little turn in on corner 5 to the left. Going up into this small chicane. Corner 5 and 6. Corner 7 is a hairpin, if I'm not mistaken. This is corner 7. We'll refer to it as corner 7. Anyways, in my books it is that way. Corner 8, small kink to the right. Corner 9, hard left-hander. Corner 10, small left-hander 2. Corner 11 and 12, right-handers. Hard right-handers. Nice and on a break. Corner 13, 14. Chicane into nice long wide exit if needed. Corner 15, small kink to the left. Corner 16, small kink to the right. Corner 17, hard left. Corner 18, hard left. Corner 20, kink flat out to the right, and that concludes a lap. Are there 19 corners on this though? That is the biggest question here. Somebody in the chat who may tell me how that works, or how many corners, or I will Google. Imola track map. "19 corners! I named them all correctly! Goddamn! I'm very good at this." No, I'm not. I suck. Imola this year is very wet. Emilia Romagna, whatever it's called. As we mark on a third flying lap in a row here. Into the second corner and into the third corner. Fourth corner. If I'm not mistaken, maybe that's fifth. And he goes off the track. to go back to pits as we go on with Thomas Kotka, the championship leader after one race. Damn, that looks very slow. As I have said before, this is hard to commentate in my opinion. Three minutes left on quali. My mother, my dear mother, called. So I had to mute for a second. As we say in Swedish, gasen i botten. Oh, and you cannot forget about the full careta around the lap. Stigin van Onakker. as we go into 15 seconds left on the qualifying session. We don't have Van Onakker on a improvement. As we have Van Onakker coming up to the line with a 0.1 improvement, but that doesn't matter because it was on the new lap. Jay Holden on pole. And Mark GG. Believe. So we have to press drive again and TB2. Mark GG in Team Greg's Evo. I'm a fucking... Oh! For fuck's sake. Every time, man. I will have to take a short intermission. I have spilled drink all over my fucking desk. Why every time? Well then, I am back. After I have gotten some paper to fix my mess. We are also off on the formation lap. Speaking isn't really my thing right now. this up, great. Jay Holden in pole position. Mark GG in second. Thomas Kotke in third. We line them up 2 by 2 here into the final couple of corners. We go up into the helicopter cam. And as we approach the line, we will soon be off here at any second. Remember, 2 times 30-minute race, no pit stop required. This will be a sprint of a lifetime here. A lot of things can happen as we are approaching the green lights here. As we have green lights, 30 minutes. We still have Jay Holden in the lead here. Mark GG chasing him down. As we have Kotke also trying to chase him down. Parks out in the dirt, the gravel. We have M. Ing trying to chase down Mertens. Kotke up before Mr. GG. As we already have done a lap with Holden, we hop on board with him for a little while. We have some movement here with Stewart up into 14th place, as we have Cotterhill losing pace, and Naisbit doing a spin. As he does donuts to celebrate that he spun. Some people does it differently. Stygian Van Onacker. Up in 9th, bit 0.5 seconds up till Ing. Trying to look for a gap, goes out into the dirt. Kevin Mertens, 0.2 seconds off Mr. M, Mr. Triple M. Point 3 seconds now as we approach Sector 3. We go into Sector 3. Chasing him down. Might not be able to make a move through the chicane. He won't be able, won't be close enough. As he's half a second off, almost. Pereira was a rocket ship last week. Had a bit of an unfortunate start. Got a drive through at Spa. Yeah, but he made a very good progress, but lost it all in the pit stops. In the pit strategy aspect of it. But he has had amazing pace for Pro-Am. Holden and Kotka too. GG. Amazing racers here on track today. Derek Bruch is even here. That is fun. He's very good driver too. Couldn't keep him behind me even if I wanted to. So we hop on with Parks. Nick Parks, 0.2 seconds off. Wants to try and move around the outside through the first chicane, but isn't close enough. Loses 0.2 seconds from that. As we have McCutcheon, also trying to make a move, but loses a lot of time. As we hop on with Parks again, has gained back that 10th. And that BMW looking super aggressive, even though I forgot. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Williams, don't fire me. JK, don't fire me. I forgot to sing cleavage, but it looks super scary even without a livery on. but he pushes on by either way here. Point 2 seconds into corner 17. Makes a move because Turner goes wide, keeps side by side through corner 19, gets ahead just slightly, but that makes it a whole gap. As we have McCutcheon in the sand trap. Hop on with Mertens chasing down Mr. M. I believe it might be a reverse grid for the next stint, at least top 10 I believe are reversed. So Biswas in the current standings will be flipped for the top 10. I believe, I don't know, I'm not sure. I can check on the sim grid real quick. FRL search. Where is that? Super Sprint Season X. No. I don't know what's happening here. I have to check this here. Great. We have yeah, I don't know how that works, at least. But yeah, I believe it's that way. I don't really know. So we have Mertens chasing up, catching up. Pereira gets the move done on Weller, putting him up to fourth. So I need to. Pereira gets up on top there, up to fourth. Keeping Ing behind him by all means. Not letting it happen. Mertens has gone past. And Ing is trying to get past the very triple M, as I will call them. And he closes that window like it's nothing, man. Like it's a soft close cabinet from IKEA. But the only reason you go to IKEA is meatballs. We all know it, but we won't say it. Now the question is, how long will the triple M man be able to hold up the defense for Ing? That is the best question we have tonight, maybe. But it seems like he will lose the inside here to triple M. Lose the outside. But that's not really great in a chicane, since you need to have the outside as they almost touch. But triple M gets the better line. Through on the nice exit. And keeps him behind. This is a battle that we will have to watch from Helicam to really estimate the distance as we get into the hairpin here. He loses a bit of time and swerves a bit. Loses about 4 or 5 tenths on that. 8 tenths back to Ing. From M&M's, you know. Triple XD, man. As he pushes on B. Trying not to make too many mistakes from the pressure that Ing is putting on him. So now we have Mertens trying to make a move up front on Weller. But Ing has catched up to M during the lap. Ing gets a bit of a better racing line, it seems like. Doesn't gain too much. But now has the most valuable thing, slipstream on the long straight here. We'll get a good line through the first chicane. Both get equally the same from my timetables at least. M is closing up by. Gets a swerve to not hit him for going slow. Gets the outside line. But M is closing it up quite neatly. Will now get the outside line. Doesn't even try to defend him. And just lets him past. Might be to avoid a penalty, might not be. Who knows? But now 0.8 seconds behind as we hop onto Mertens. Chasing down Weller. Mertens now chasing him down. As we have GG making a bit of a mistake getting into the gravel traps. Trying to get on track without losing too much here. Down to 9th. With that, we have to check what happened. 30 seconds maybe? Yeah, 30 seconds. Let's go. We get changed up on by Mertens. Takes a bit of a wide line. Bumps. And yeah, the sausage curbs are dangerous for racing. Loses a lot in trying to get back on track here. Doesn't really get speed up, and also dirty tires. 11 minutes left on race number 1. Numero uno. And nummer 1, as we would say in Sweden. We have Mertens closing up on Weller. A little bit more by every second. As for Mertens now getting a bit away from Weller, maybe trying to get his tires intact, or maybe going on fuel saving. I can't see his. I cannot see his fuel from here. Nick Parks closing up to Biswas. As we have Nick Parks now closing up to Biswas, getting into the top 10 with this one. If he makes it happen. As we have Parks on a nice and more neat line than Biswas. But a bit oversteery. Out of the chicane. Maybe do this one. Yeah, great. Now we can really estimate the distance between the car behind and up front. Nick Parks closing up ever so slightly with every corner. Gets so much more grip out of corners than the McLaren does here. Within the GT, and Biswas making a 143 and 144.045, and Parks making a 144.3037. As Parks now will look out the outside. And we change to another camera. TV2 just slides on by. He just glides right past him. As well, Biss was now trying to get his position in the top 10 back. He totally screws himself. As now Mertens still chasing down Weller with 5 minutes left on the race 1 clock. .8 seconds på grund av Pereira closing up on Kotke in the Porsche. The Porsche got so much better top speed. Takes a super wide line just to ensure that he gets the inside for next couple of corners here. Brakes super late, almost turns in on Kotke, making Kotke unfocused, and just drops the position to Pereira with 3.5 minutes left. Hottie has spun. He's a Finn. Nice, nice, nice. Mertens closing on by. Closing on up to Weller here. With 2 laps left, if I'm not mistaken. Holden just cruising in the Merc. Now within the 1 second mark, Mertens has dropped back from trying to fight with Weller. Stigin van Onakker within the 0.8 second mark. Now within that 1.1 second mark. I would argue to say that no more moves will be happening during this race. Nope, no more moves will happening. We have Jay Holden in the first race taking it home. And that concludes the first race. We have Hot in the pits and Nice bit in the pits. But this is just the first race. We still have one more 30-minute race to go. And then we are done for the night. Oh no. Oh, I need to crack my back a bit. We will now go into the second race of tonight, which is the same track, just 30 minutes more. And I'm getting very tired. Had a long day at school. Lot of riding. Last day of the week for me, since I'm free tomorrow from doing anything except homework, but that is besides the point. Any second now should believe we. See here, race 2, great. as we now are going into the last round, the last 30 minutes, anytime now. Skip session, man, skip session, come on, skip session, plus. Skip session, great, as we will soon be going out on our outlap. And that gives me a perfect time to go and take a little piss. Hello there, welcome to the stream, welcome to Formula Racing League TV 2. Formula Racing League TV 1 is streaming the pro racers. With pro racers coming a pro commentator. But please stick with me because you will have way more fun here. I promise you will, on God. On my Lord and Savior, man. On everything. Yep. So I will take a short little toilet break, and I will be with you during the out lap or formation lap, as it's called. as now we're out on the formation lap, I am back here. Almost missed the start. No, didn't. No, I drop grid on this one. It's gonna be next one maybe. As we soon will get out on this over the line here. We're not too far out at least. We should see the green lights about right now. We are off here. Jay Holden in the lead, JJ chasing him down by every second there. With a bit of bumping between Mertens and Mr. M. We have Biswas out on the grass in the start. GG up into the lead. Really going crazy. Holden down to 13th. Damn. Det måste vara bra start. Pereira going chasing him down, you know. GG still in the lead. She's getting chased. Oh my god, speaking is very fun right now. Getting chased down by Pereira. Pereira. Maybe, I don't know. Pronouncing things is hard when you have dyslexia. GG with the big gap. Kotke up into second. And Bergio is in here. What? How did I miss him? Okay, well. Bergio. $15 well, great. Stewart making a bit of a mistake, getting, yeah, turns in on Biswas. Not much for Biswas to do there, honestly. That was all Bergio's fault. No, not Bergio. I don't know who he was even. Turner. Pereira chasing down Kotke now. On the start, finish straight. Trying to get an in outside line, makes it a bit too wide on the curb and touches grass. Not too common, honestly. Touching grass is something that we gamers don't do too much. Let's get Pereira now chasing down Kotka again. He has mega pace tonight on the strike. The Porsche is pretty good on this. Ing chasing down Von Acker. On Acker. Porks up into 4th. Never mind. Weller takes the inside line, going defensive. Takes a bit of a shortcut over the gravel trap. Don't know if he gained too much there though. Porks tying it up in the 4th with that. Oh, wow. That was unintentional. Sorry. Mertens now chasing down Parks. 0.1 second off. Probably got a really good bad exit. Parks got probably a really bad exit up on the. Yeah, going on the inside for Mertens. Through the final 2 corners and get on the outside for the final corner. No slipstream, probably will switch right back behind him and get the slipstream. Mertens still trying to chase him down, but Parks, how do you say it in a non-comedian way? Parks can really park it on a curb and really know where to defend here. He seems to have that all lied down. His very good defensive game, very good knowing where to do, not getting too stressed out. Really know where to put the car into the corners, out of the corners, everything. He can really keep a car behind if he needs to. And Pereira here, he's got monster pace for the night. Honestly, he's been real quick all night. He's been real quick last week too, on Spa. He knows where to put this car, where to slipstream, where to do everything, this guy. He knows He's very consistent on his line too. He just doesn't really have... I don't know what he doesn't really have. He has a lot of things. But Kotke has a lot of things too, which is probably better because he is in front. Kotke now chasing down as we have Mr. GG spinning. He cannot afford spinning. Not great. He has had good pace, but loses it in mistakes, man. As now have Pereira closing up a lot on the last lap. Kennedy in the dirt, in the sand traps again. One Onaker down one M. The man M. The M guy. M dude. Up one. Where is... Seems to have a disconnect from Kotke, no? The leader who was... GG. GG, yeah, right, yeah. I'm very lost right now, sorry. Pereira going real quick, chasing down Kotke here in the last 16 minutes of this race. Sorry for the scrambling, I need to take something out of my little drawer here. as we push on through here. 0.4 seconds for Pereira. How long will Kottke be able to hold up? That's the big question. Ing going up Stewart's inside here. Stewart trying to close it off a bit more than he already does. Ing making the move on Stewart. Weller taking a bit of a vacation. Yeah, taking a bit of a vacation into the sand beaches of Imola. But quickly getting back on the grind set. Not making any positive moves. .3 seconds now for Pereira. He makes progress but drops back. .5 seconds now, not making any positive progress on making a move for the lead, making small mistakes a lot. .5 seconds for Holden up to Bra here. Bra is amazing at doing the defensive. Cotterhill trying to make a move up on Kennedy. Kennedy with a lot of bad luck, so to say. A lot of fighting going on here. I don't really know where to commentate. Oh, man, for fuck's sake. Great. Cotterhill now trying to make a move on Kennedy again here. We have had a long fight here. GG slipped through Cotterhill and Kennedy. Pereira 0.3 seconds now down on Kotke. As we now have Kotke trying to make a move on the inside here, almost touches a bit. That was a bit of an aggressive move for Kotke. Pereira, Kotke doesn't know where to move his car there. Not much to do in that sense. Then to just let up. Brought now side by side with Holden. Holden trying to move on the outside. Makes it work hella good. Trying to make up the position again, but will be able to in 8 minutes. Mertens now finally getting close enough to Nick Parks. So confused, dude. So confused. Mertens still trying to close up the Parks. This was now side by side with Weller. Weller slipping on past without a hassle. Weller is on the grind set. Kotke now dropping back 1.8 seconds. Parks now dropping in, closing up on Mertens. This has been a lot of back and forward during the race, but now we have 5 minutes left on the race here. Nick Parks now still trying to close up 0.7 seconds of Mertens. Mertens might be able to keep him behind for long enough, and in that way get on the podium here. .4 second now for Nick Parks up to Mertens. Weller also closing up on Hottie. The flying Finn Hottie, you know. Weller still closing up lap by lap a bit more. We will have 2 more laps. As we know, Weller trying the inside but doesn't get space from Hottie here. Weller with the drive-through penalty. That's the first penalty on these races, you know. That's weird. That's crazy, man. So Hottie is now in the safe zone for his 10th place. Hottie now closing on up onto a lapped car. The lapped car being... No, not lapped. Van Onacker placing them not with one car in between them. Forget that. Hottie now up to 9th. Hottie saved by the drive-through from Weller that he needs to serve this lap. Silly goofy. I believe this is the last lap, if I am not totally out and bicycling. I cannot see from here. Alright, good to know. Birdio taking a bit of a backwards turn here. This is putting a lot of stress on the rest of the driver. I believe it was a pile up even. As we see now here, he jumps up the curbs, gets a lot of debris on the tires, and just tries to overdrive the car. And that resulted in him spinning out off track. That was 60 seconds, I took the wrong one, but okay. Fair enough. Then trying to gets back on track here. As the race is over now. And spins the car here, making a pile up since it's very blind corner. Alright. Peraria takes the W for this race. Kotske close behind. Mertens, Parks, Holden, M, Bruh, Hotte, Weller, Mark GG, Kennedy, Biswas, Cotterhill, M Ing, Cotterhill. Never mind, that wasn't finished. Alright. Stewart, Burjo, McCutcheon, and Van O'Nacker. That is the result for today's race. That is the result for today's race. And that's everything that we have time for tonight. Next week we are at Bathurst for a 1 hour race. Yeah. Well, I hope I will see you then. And yeah, I hope you have a great night, the rest of your night. Great school if you do that shit. I don't know. And I hope I see you next week. This is Esmond, and I am signing out.